You ever been on vacation with a lot of people, but you thinking to yourself, man, why did I agree to do this? Because the stuff they be booking, it be way too much for one day. And it's overstimulating. A highly sensitive person, central nervous system, is real sensitive to physical, social, and emotional stimulation. So you will feel overwhelmed easily, and you can read people's facial expressions real well. You can feel and absorb other people's emotions. It's why you often need, relaxing time. You need a quiet and peaceful environment. When it's time for decision making, you take your time in making your decisions. And actually, about 20% of people in the world is highly sensitive people. You think so deeply when making decisions. You think thoroughly. And this is why you're able to make better decisions for yourself, because you able to look at the whole picture. You think outside the box. That is why you take longer, to actually come to a solution or make a decision. You thinking about everybody else's perspective. You thinking about every other possible outcome that it could be. But you struggle with not being able to make decisions based off how the consequences would affect others. You tend to bring your own emotions and perspective into every situation. It could feel like your brain shutting down because it's flooding with that sensory overload. If a decision got to be made and you ain't got no time to wait like that, don't pressure yourself, because stress ain't gonna do nothing but make it more difficult for you. I understand that you think about how your decisions gonna affect other people's emotions in their lives, and having empathy is strength. I love that. But it's also important to remember that this is your life. Self-compassion is just as important as having empathy for other people. Talking to yourself as if you would talk to a close friend of yours. A lot of the times we'll be so positive and motivational to our friends and family, but we don't do the same thing to ourselves. We don't have that same self-compassion, gentleness. We be so mean to ourselves, not knowing that putting yourself first, putting yourself as a number one priority is what's going to regulate your nervous system. Having a strong sense of your values and morals and boundaries is what's going to help you better at decision making and make your life easier. And this can go for any aspect in your life. Relationships, food, job. You can go in a grocery store and say, okay, I'm just eating clean now. I've changed my life. I'm only eating organic products. I'm not eating genetically modified meat. I'm only going to the butcher in the back, make sure my meat is real. Jobs, you can tell yourself, okay, I'm not applying for no type of job that's made less than such and such amount. We already know these jobs be posting the salary rate. They'll leave it blank, and then you go on an interview, and that's when you find out. Sacrificing your own needs will not make you happy. Try not to feel guilty for your decisions, and trust that you thought them through, and be willing to commit to them. It ain't no all or nothing type deal either. Don't sell yourself short. You can mean what you say what you mean, and stand 10 toes by that. As long as King Jesus got your back and your front, you will never lose.